final reminder, boys 15 and the boys 18 medal presentation, 1:45. Players and officials, this is your 2-minute warning. Players and officials, this is your 2-minute warning.
Welcome back then to our final day of live coverage here at the European Youth Touch Championships 2026 from the University of Warwick. It's our final game on field 2. It's the final of the mixed 15s, and it's France who come in as favourites for only the second time in the tournament. 1 gold medal to their name. They took down England in the boys 18s. England, on the other hand, going for a clean sweep of gold medals in the 15s category, having seen off 2 very competitive Welsh sides in the boys and girls division. Lexi Johnson alongside me, and this is perhaps France's best possible option for the medal. Having done it in the boys 18s, they beat England 9-6, but that was all the way back on day 1.
They have such a good chance here, France. They've got an amazing squad, but as they both do. But if anyone's going to do it, surely it's these guys.
Isaac Gibbs, player of the tournament for France at the Youth Atlantic Cup a year ago. In the category he was in at the time. Well, we want to watch, as will their top scorer with 14, Maxime Clenet. But at the moment, it is Isaac Gibbs who gets us going with the dyed hair, blue, white and red. Gibbs throwing the dummy, what a start!
And that is definitely heading in the right direction for France. They just caught England napping a little bit there. That was a stunning start from them. It all came from the momentum of that drive straight onto the line. Beautiful.
Quickest try in any final today. It took just 20 seconds for Isaac Gibbs to get on the board. France have had a great record. They beat 17-2 Ireland in the first game, and then of course played England, 10-6 Wales, 16-1 Lebanon, 15-2 Belgium, 12-1 China and 12-5 Scotland, a Scotland side that contest the bronze medal against Wales today. What a run of records. England though looking to strike back. Nice step off the right boot, but just a bit of a miscount there.
I think that was a hips not square call, which is quite a scary one there. They're really being very pedantic here, but that's just what we want to see.
Well, the touch gods have evened it out. Bit of a mistake from France, so chance here for England. Here's Ollie McDade. McDade picking out Wheatley. Fionn Wheatley at the 7. England looking to respond. Plenty of touches to play with here. McDade. And it's Cole Dean. Dean, McDade, over he goes. Strong touch from France.
That was a beautiful shut-in touch there. That was absolutely crucial as they looked for that pass back in, and he had that covered.
McDade drawing out the French. Dean again. McDade, big step off the left boot, almost through. But a diving touch comes flying in from Guilherme Archevecchia.
There is going to be absolutely nothing in this. Both of these teams will show such grit in both attack and defence, as we've already seen.
Archevecchia with 9 tries to his name, but great defence as well to keep out England. They've been shut out early here.
That's a really nice looking transition from France. They're hoping to build back some momentum here on that strike dump, as they have done.
Gibbs with a great pickup. Switch on the inside for Maxime Clenet. The 2 top scorers out there. A combined total of 26 tries between the 2 of them.
That's just such impressive stuff. I mean, if you're looking at them from an England perspective, you really know they're the ones to watch.
Here come England though. Great work in defence. Here's Frankie Wheeler. Wheeler. Anneman. Wheeler beyond the 7. Nice ball, but France match up their numbers And they do claim the touches. Talia Dean forced to hand it over.
I mean, we just saw a really well-executed counties play there. And again, this is at 15s level. That is such impressive stuff.
Tell you what, though, the Deans could make a hell of a touch team on their own. As France come forward again, just about scraped off the deck by Tiana Mwatri-Wenglaw. And here's Mwatri-Wenglaw again, almost all the way through. Who's there in support? Is the French winger caught? Or is it going to be a try for Niel Boutaleb? The score is given. Brilliant play from Tiana Mwatri-Wenglaw to pick out Niel Boutaleb.
That is so impressive. It's really, really difficult to score off that scoop through when you've got the defence pushing down on you. So she did well to step back in there and get the ball down safely.
A silver medal for the Boutalebs already in the girls' 18. They'll be hoping for once better in the mixed. It's 2-0 France. Bit of pressure now on England in the early stages. Here's Tommy Batchelor. New combination to test them here. Toby Rollo. Rollo with 9 tries, England's second top scorer. Rollo, Batchelor sweeping round the corner, but Rollo's the target. Missed pass! Just pops up from the English winger on the far side.
They're threatening at greatness here, England, aren't they? France are definitely going to have their work cut out for them to keep this lead.
Just got away from Imogen Artingstall, whose sister is a gold medalist. A really interesting matchup on the far wing. Artingstall on Boutaleb, who both, of course, played already in the women's 18s. Clenet, Gibbs, big step off the right boot. Hint of a 2-on-1 here. Floated wide, it's Boutaleb!
Bit of discussion between the rest, but they're happy that ball was down before the touch was in. This is mammoth from France.
Second score for Noël Boutaleb. France 3-0 up. What a start.
They're just doing so well at not succumbing to the pressure that England are putting on them, because it is massive. They're really going to want to hold on to this lead if they can, but England aren't going to let them do it easily.
Simple hands out there as well from France. I think it was Gabrielle Bouchier on that left-hand side who linked up well. England now desperate for a response. McDade. Cole, McDade again. Lovely footwork, Wheatley. Good touch. And England still looking for a way through here. Cole. Cole Dean kept out.
That was a strong-looking attacking set from England. France again doing a fantastic job at just holding them at bay.
Wheatley up into the defensive line. A touch from Zara Thompson. Racing back. Strong from Wheatley. Here comes Alessia Hassans.
That was a really lovely latch run from Hassans there. She gained some great momentum for them.
Well, Cole was there making touch after touch, eventually forced back. France looking to play with advantage, but it wasn't coming. So they forced to turn it over. Good intent, though, from Alexander Franzakakis.
That is exactly the energy boost that England will be looking for here. They just need things to be going in their favour a little bit, and if they can get a really strong subset, as I think they might just.
McDade almost away. Caught by Archevêque. When will England take their first chance? They've had a couple of decent ones so far. That's really nice work from Henselwood. Out he goes, over the top. Right option from Jasper Heselwood to pick out Thompson. But England denied the try.
Yeah, really crucial touch made in the midfield there. Really, really important, and great from the rest to be listening in to the players.
7 minutes gone, England down by 3. Long way to go in this final, but France could not have got off to a better start. Gibbs. Still going, Gibbs pops it off. So much space for France. Maxime Clenet, try number 15 for the top scorer in the tournament.
I mean, come on, what can you say about that? The step on these two is absolutely lethal. It just places that tiny seed of doubt in the defence's mind, and they're away.
Gibbs has been instrumental. I mean, bonus points for the trim regardless. You can see it up close. And the coaching staff have matched him as well within this French team.
I think you can rock that look, actually. That might be the next move.
Yeah, no. I'm going to say they're pulling it off just about because they're part of a fantastic touch team. I think just wandering about with it is a different kind of vibe.
Fair enough.
Batchelor. Rollo. Batchelor. Back to Rollo. Good read from France. Fabienne Ribot bites in to make the touch.
Hoping for some magic now on fifth touch from England. They can have no more, so they've got to get creative here.
Barden. Batchelor. Oh, it's Rollo, Batchelor, Barden, brilliant hands. Oh, this should be the chance for England. Wide it goes, Thompson, they've done it on final touch. What a score.
An absolute beauty, look at that. They went from side to side, spread that defence far too thin, and it was fantastic handling from everyone involved.
Georgia Oates in the link, brilliant play. Thompson with good hands again.
That will mean a lot to England. They are officially on the board and in for the running here.
Maxence Clenet. Gibbs. Got to try and shut out France here. Really good hands from Chloe Savage. Gibbs. Look for the hard line, but it's back with McDade. And England do not mess around. Oh, just unable to hold it on though, unfortunately, there on that far side. Door back open again for France. Isaac Gibbs. Maxence Clenet. Tired pod here for England, who were ready to box. Gibbs again, sliding in. Good touch by Fionn Wheatley. Maxime Clenet. Around the corner here comes Savage, going for an offside call, but McDade is there. Gibbs, Clenet. Isaac Gibbs now to the short side, scooting through, drops it off. Chloe Savage drops down quickly, but is still caught by England.
There is nothing in this. The refs did really well to make those calls confidently because could have gone any way, so that was really, really good from England.
France remain in control though, 4-1. England have to get up the other end, but that's a good sign. A strong defensive shutout.
That was a nice looking subset they've had there. Acting half was really good at keeping that ball on the ground for as little as possible.
A tumble, but still England in possession. Frankie Wheeler just ran out of touches, and Maxime Clenet not wasting around here. Gibbs needed one more player around the outside. Savage is there. France make the changes. On comes Manon Becker. Archivec. Archivec on the return, pops it back inside. Franz is over with a touch made.
The control that has been displayed from this French side of everything they're doing, it's just so precise.
Another brilliant line. And this time the score's been given. England thought they kept them out, but France have another.
They're just always looking for these little opportunities to beat England down a bit and spot the slight gaps in their defence, and they just keep chipping at it. It's fantastic.
Try scored by Adrienne Vidal-Major to take France further ahead.
And a lovely little dummy in the midfield.
Oh, it's broken for England. Rollo over the top. Batchelor, brilliant score. Perfect response. Tommy Batchelor scores another.
How about that? They did nothing fancy. That was so, so simple and executed to perfection. Just all it takes is just that one dummy to throw the defence off whack.
Well, Rollo was looking for his 10th score of the tournament, but he picked out Batchelor for his 6th. And they're back into this game. 3 tries is not an unbeatable margin. It's the margin of victory that France enjoyed when they met in the pool stages. 9-6 on that occasion. Gibbs, Clenet. Maxence Clenet forced to cough it up. Good defence from England. That's twice France have been shut out on the bounce.
Yeah, that's really clever work there. Just pulling out of that touch, but being active enough. Yeah, really good finding the threshold from England.
Impressive drive and physical in the touch from England, but too physical, I think, in the referee's opinion. Olivia Upton on the edge, I believe. I thought it was a good carry, to be honest.
I do. She did well to hold on to that. It was a tough one. She was faced with immense pressure there, but did really well to hold on to it. Just not quite in her favour this time.
Isaac Gibbs, France looking threatening again. Chloe Sauvage, Maxence Clenet. Clenet all the way through. Another score for the Frenchman. It's 16 now. Oh, but I think the touch has been given, or is it just a referee calming down the French crowd? Well, they've yet to confirm the score, and now they do.
Yeah, that was a beautiful dive off the back of that quickie. Again, it's just wearing down those holes in the defence and backing yourself with such strong divers they've got on this field. It's incredible.
Maxime Clenet on the double. 16 in the tournament now. France continuing their incredible scoring record. England's record actually really interesting. They had 2 draws in the tournament, including to Ireland and Wales, who are now competing for bronze. And their only loss came to this French side. Batchelor quickly off the deck for Rollo, but it's right behind him.
That's really unlucky there. I really liked the depth he had on that sweeper. It's just not quite communicated quickly enough to his teammate. But they'll definitely look to execute that next time.
France head to the box. Clear convo from the referee. Just dragging England back. Kali Moratis, Paul Prouvost. And now Tiana Mwatri-Wenglaw to the short side. No way through for Kali Moratis.
Touch and pass being given there. Again, it's just coming down to the finest of margins, but I think that has to be the best subset we've seen from France so far. They just came on with such ferocity.
Well, it's loose on the deck, and right away, France know possession will be theirs, and they keep that pressure on all the time. Tiana Mwatri-Wenglaw.
Really quick roll ball there to use the fact that England only had 4 defenders on.
Fabienne Ribault scores. England just not getting the rub of the green here. It's 7-2 before the break.
Yeah, this is going to be really tough for England to overcome. They've come back from worse before. We know it is possible, and we are still only in the first half of this match, so it is all to play for, but it's looking pretty relentless from France. Just
clinical from France. They're not making nearly as many errors as this England side, and England aren't making many at all. Just a couple in key areas that seems to separate these two. Good carry, almost up to the 10. And a strong line from Wheeler. Adiman. Wheeler. Adiman. Shifting France to this left-hand side. Wheeler might open it up the other way. Just pops it off for Dean. And Talia Dean, the try is given. France offside.
What a beauty, the step on Talia Dean. That was a thing to behold. Absolute stunner. Again, it was just that slight manipulation of defence. They brought them one way and took them back the other, and that step to finish it off.
Didn't think much was on there when Frankie Wheeler pulled back out to the right, going for the long ball. Didn't come off for him, so he just pops it to Dean, who bails him out with a beautiful finish.
This is an official announcement. This is an official announcement. The merchandise shop is shutting.
Gibbs, Sauvage.
Collected your merchandise.
Nice ball back in on the inside. France not letting up here. Clement. Oh, it's solid hands again. And what a finish from Chloe Sauvage. Maxence Clenet puts her in for the score.
You just don't think it's possible. I mean, England must be thinking, what more can we possibly do here? France are just too quick with their ball handling skills. Incredible.
Shades of the girls' 18s final, which France were beaten in when they did very little wrong, but England just kept on scoring with different combinations. This time it's a familiar pair, with Chloe Sauvage as well included in that, who are really making the difference. Maxence Clenet has an assist to go with his 2 tries. Batchelor for England. Rollo comes round the corner, well tracked by France, but he steps back inside, and the try will be given. And England are not taking this one lying down.
That was a really lovely sweeper platform they've just scored from, catching those players offside and hitting it with force. England are so back in this.
Toby Rollo into double figures for the tournament.
Please use the car park. This is no vaping, no smoking sites.
4 scores in it. If England can keep France out here and maybe even get down the other end, they'll feel a lot more comfortable heading into half-time. Gibbs, good touch. Strong one from the winger, biting in for England.
I mean, the handling skills, they've got so much ball control.
Gibbs.
Gillian Hillan.
To the open side. Gibbs with a nice ball, but well watched by England.
Yeah, fantastic read from the link there. He saw that ball going and he tracked it the whole way.
Plenet, back to the open side again. Here's the miss pass. Boutalev on a hat-trick. Looks inside. Bougier, but cannot find him. England survive. 1 minute to go. Can they get up the other end and shorten the deficit? Upton. Good hands off the floor for Addyman. Upton again. Theon Wheatley. Beautiful shape on the pass inside. Dean over halfway. McDade. McDade again. Cole. McDade. Good pickup. To the short side they go. Someone's got to get close to Cole, but Gibbs catches him first. How close are England for scoring a 5th? That would have meant the world going into half-time.
It really would, but I think they're doing so well at holding off this French side that was almost sweeter for them, knowing that they've been broken, but they're actually improving here, and they're really holding them off in the ends of this first half.
I think they are. It was such a fast start by France, who raced into a 3-0 lead. England have kept pace with them since then. As the ball drops, we'll go into the break at 8-4 in favour of the favourites, the undefeated French mixed 15 side, continuing on their run. David Sharp has got some work to do at the break. Neil Chambers and Richard Wadlin also part of this 15 side.
England getting one more chance here, not finishing on a penalty.
I don't think there's much to come from that. The whistle goes. And in fact, there's another penalty, so we're going to play deep after the buzzer here.
This is just limiting their rest time, actually, so they're going to want to try and ride this out.
Yeah, they do, in fact, call the half-time. 8-4, France lead. England have not done a lot wrong here, but it could be France's 2nd gold medal after their victory in the boys 18 category.
Yeah, it's very much looking like it's heading that way, but England is still very much in this, and it's not over yet.
20 minutes still to play here on our final game of the day on pitch 2 here at the European Youth Touch Championships 2026. The very last fixture on this field before we jump over to the main pitch for the last 3 20s fixtures in mixed men's and women's. We'll be back in just a few moments' time for the second half.
Well, it feels like I've got lots of announcements to make at the moment, so I do apologise, but please pay attention to these announcements, especially if you have purchased items from the presentation, on the merchandise tent. If you've ordered something, you need to collect this as the merchandise is closing down and shutting. It's supposed to shut at 12 o'clock, but they are now shutting down as we speak. 1:45, we are going to be having the boys 15 and boys 18 medals presentation after this game. So please get the boys 15s and the boys 18s, bronze, silver and gold teams gather at the balcony next to the pavilion. The boys 15s will be presented first, the boys 18s will be presented second. This is your 2-minute warning, players and officials. This is your 2-minute warning. Club games being played. Final on field 1, France versus England. Final on field 2, England versus Wales. Boys 15. Field 1 is the boys 18. No, it's not. Mixed 18s. Mixed 18s, England versus Ireland. And mixed 15s, England versus France, gold medal on field 2. Players and officials, this is your 1-minute warning. Players and officials, 1-minute warning. Players and officials, this is your 30-second warning. Please take to the field, ready to play. Players and officials, stand by.
Second half buzzer goes. England trail 8-4 in this mixed 15s final. Looking like France's best chance of a gold medal outside of the one they've already won in the boys 18s. They will have a chance in the women's 20s games later. Unfortunately, the test series has already gone to the men, and there is the mixed 20s still to come. Lexi Johnson alongside me. England are in this game, but as the clock ticks by, it's going to get harder and harder for them to fight into it.
It really is, because France are not going to want to relent here. They are just putting up constant pressure for this England side, but it has paid off. They've managed to work around it, and England regain possession.
Cameron Barden looking to spit that one out. He has won a penalty. Toby Rollo. Batchelor. Try scorer already in this one, as is Rollo. This is the pod that's been the most dangerous, really, for England. Off the deck from Oates. Rollo, inside and out, he is caught. Great defence.
Some clever play from the England link there. She's coming in for that triangle formation in attack, just for when they're ready to set up.
Batchelor, Rollo, over he goes. Really good defence from France at first, but Hansen's had to bite in, and then Batchelor's fast feet bemused the French, and England have the opening try of the second half and are back within 3.
Yeah, France absolutely had to work for that, and they really nearly got there, but England were just too good.
Can France respond? It's their most dangerous duo. It's Maxence Clenet who is caught just about by Daniel Gray. What a touch. Savage. Gibbs. Clenet. Gibbs again. Oh, late delay on the ball. Gabrielle Bruchier caught. I mean, that's outrageous from Gibbs as an under-15 to give that late pass. You see it in the men's, women's and mixed open sometimes, but goodness, you got to pinch yourself really when you're watching under-15s rugby of this level.
Yeah, there's such talent on display. I mean, we've seen that quickie setup has worked for this French team for a lot of this game, and England are just wise to it now, and they know how to defend that and shut in.
Good work from Upton to race in at half. England with fresh legs. Addyman. Henry Addyman, great dump. Wide open here for Wheeler. Gibbs catches in there. Penalty France. Oh, Gibbs was caught off. Frankie Wheeler was ready to go.
Yeah, it's a tough call. It slowed the momentum a little bit, but England won't mind. They've got a whole fresh set on the line.
England right back in this with another try. Addyman. Heaselwood. Gear. Oh, what an acceleration from Wheeler. But he's caught.
What a crucial touch that was. They're looking really, really dangerous on the line.
Pugier makes the stop. Wheeler. And now tipped off for Wheeler, who gives it once more for Upton. Boutaleb gets there. Great defence from France on the line. They've got another big shift here. Addyman. Nice ball off the deck. Fast footwork as well, but Maxence Clenet makes the touch for France.
It's just relentless. These patterns that they're showing us in defence here, France, are just a little bit too much for England.
Savage retreats back to the mark. Bit of a momentum killer for France. Maybe England can use this. Great touch by Thompson. And then good line speed from Talia Dean. Tiano Mwatri-Wenglaw. Mwatri-Wenglaw. Prouvost. Mwatri-Wenglaw. Lovely footwork. Scooting through. Who's there? Looking for Provost on the switch. Plays it wide for Boutaleb. And it drops short. Could have been a hat-trick for the French winger.
This is feeling something like a role reversal in the second half. England really just doing well at defending that French scoop that they were so keen on themselves in the first half. This is looking really nice for England.
Just about manages to shut them out. Can they go coast to coast here and get back within? Yeah. Just simple set of 2 tries. Great pick-up by Rollo, but it was Batchelor this time is caught. They're a good pairing, those two. They've been the most dangerous for England so far.
A nice sweeper on the sub there, very textbook stuff, and they're doing it really well. They've been so clinical, this front side.
What a touch from Georgia Oates, who did so well to get back. And deny Tiano Mwatri-Wenglaw. Hansons. Becker. Oh, the pickup's not there, but England in the way.
That's really lucky for France there. They were just a little bit slow on that half pickup, which made a tiny mistake, but luckily England were not onside, so they'll get another go.
Guillaume Archevêque looking for his 10th score of the tournament. Archevêque! Touch made. Good defence by Tommy Batchelor. Alexander Frantzakakis. Archevêque. Guillaume Archevêque is half, has to let it go, and Frantzakakis can't take it.
This is unbelievable pressure in defence from England. That was a really nice option with that snap back, but England was just too good.
So England gets a clean sheet so far. But just a few tries behind here. There's 1 try in the second half so far. McDade. Oh, lovely footwork. McDade is eventually caught by Frantzakakis. Well, they want a hard touch there, but they're not going to get it. It's a huge touch from Daniel Gray to win it back for England.
We've been talking about trying to find that boundary this entire time, and England have just hit the sweet spot there.
Lovely line. What a step! Fionn Wheatley with a wonderful finish.
That has got to be the try of the game so far. That was absolute magic from Wheatley.
If England get back into this, the likes of Wheatley will be well up there, alongside perhaps Talia Dean as player of the match for England. 1 each, of course, a girl and a boy in this fixture, and those will be presented to them with the medals, but no one's thinking about that out there on the field at the moment. It's all about France getting on the board in the second half, because England have cut the gap to 2. Gibbs goes to ground. No penalty just yet.
Just checking in with the ref there, making sure he's okay before they start again, setting a boundary, and we might just have a forced sub here.
Indeed there is. Well, what a decision. Off goes Frankie Wheeler. France take on 5 at the moment.
So that England man has to get straight back into his sub box before someone can come on.
And Gibbs has overcooked it.
That's so unfortunate. They were really trying to play to the advantage of only having 5 on, because the minute that England man goes into the box, someone else can come back on and fill his space. A
really smart touch by Isaac Gibbs there, because he knew exactly where the hole was going to be. But he's just an inch or two away from perfect. And at under 15s, you think by the time he's under 18, he's nailing that every time.
Absolutely. I mean, this is the standard we're looking at. You forget what we're watching here. This is beautiful stuff.
Tommy Batchelor linking up again with Toby Rollo, and Batchelor, is he through? Batchelor needs support, Gibbs back to his feet, Rollo can't get it down before Maxence Clenay gets involved.
There's not many that can beat Gibbs in foot race, and he has just managed to do that. That is fantastic from Batchelor.
How about that touch as well from Thompson, who just vaults over the French wing. Gibbs. Nice work off the deck. This is a good speed of ball for Moratis, but over the mark. Haven't seen many of those, which under 15s level, you expect far more of that kind of cool, but it's the first one in this game.
Yeah, these guys are being really, really good. They're making sure they've got the fundamentals right before they kick into anything crazy, and this is just unbelievable.
Batchelor, Toby Rollo. There's the touch from France. At least some fresh legs for the French. Rollo. Batchelor. Quickly off the ball for Rollo, who wants to strike. Rollo scores! Oh, the touch was given late. That's the referee got his hand out again here. They're not helping us out from long range.
That was a really nice 32 short setup. You do wonder whether he'd given that pass would they've been through, but they'll get another go here.
They've got to alternate these hand signals. The straight line could mean anything. As it's dunked over the top, it's a great touch. Great defense from Boutaleb.
There's so much communication happening in field at the minute from the sub-boxes and the players on the pitch. They're just making sure they're realigning, so this can be absolutely perfect for them.
Tiano Moultrie-Wenglaw, really good drive, and then ushered out of play by Toby Rollo, and I think the penalty's going to go against England here.
Foot in the rook call, I think, so France will get a fresh 6 here.
France yet to score in 10 minutes in the second half. England have 2. They're halfway back into the game. Archivek, Frantzakakis, Guillaume Archivek grips the pass, unselfish, perfectly timed. France on the board in the second half. Rolling over goes Adrian Vidal-Majar for his second try.
What a stunning way to do it as well. The timing of that last check pass just drew in the defenders and left all the space available to go over the line.
A double for Vidal-Majar in the link, just running those great holes. But it's a nice offload for Heaselwood.
That was a very clever drive from England there. They saw that shooting defender and managed to go around him.
Wheeler. Heaselwood, Addyman dips the shoulder. Oh, nice footwork, but a great touch from Chloe Savage. We talk about players of the match. The likes of Boutaleb and Savage come to mind for the French, as does Gibbs and Clenay, who are out there at the moment. Wheeler, what a read. Gabriel Bouchier got moving early.
The ability of everyone in this field to turn defence into attack and vice versa is second to none. This is just incredible. They are faultless at the moment. And Mice did it again.
The commentator's curse strikes pitch 2 for the first time in favour of England. Wheeler up to the 7. Gibbs, great defensive pod for France. Heaselwood, what a delay on that ball. Heaselwood till the very last moment. It's a fantastic assist.
That is so important for England. They've narrowed that deficit down to only 2 scores once again. This is really shaping up to be an incredible match.
Jasper Heaselwood with a great finish. Frankie Wheeler benefits from it. England are back within 2 again. And they still have time. 7.5 minutes, 2 tries in a row. Yet to see a drop-off live here on field 2 or on field 1 this morning. Just 1 in the tournament so far, I believe, between the Cayman Islands and Belgium in the mixed quarterfinals, but that could all change.
Yeah, we have an opportunity here for England. They're in a pretty good position and they're hitting this drive really hard and opting for an away set, so they're not looking to sub here.
Daniel Gray, McDade, good ball from Cole Dean. Here's Dean. Ollie McDade, Dean again. Not yet at the 7. No touch there on McDade. Now Dean will have a crack. Dean scooting through, but he's caught. Big touch by the two French defenders there. 9-7. 6.5 now on the clock. Big turnover for England.
That is so important for them there. There was a no-touch called, which means there was no contact made. So there's a change in possession.
Fionn Wheatley, fast feet again, Wheatley! What a diving touch to deny Fionn Wheatley a second try. Wheatley, how dangerous is she? Good ball, Gray, Wheatley. Very good defence, Chloe Savage. Well, they've just changed their defensive outing, in fact. It was a really good stop by Kali Mohatis, but they won't catch Upton. Boutaleb beaten for the first time.
Well, what do you make of that? There is now only one score in it with plenty of time to go. So much can happen in 6 minutes, and quick hands is what does it for England.
It'll be one of the great comebacks in European touch, never mind in the youth setup. From 8-4 at half-time to 9-8 now, with just 5 minutes to go. Franzakakis, Guilherme Archivec, Franzakakis, Archivec, did they get back on side? Just about. Alexander Franzakakis gets rolling away, beats the first. Oh, it's just beyond the outstretched fingertips of Alessia Hansen's. And there's a roar from the England touchline behind us for every touch and every turnover. Here come England. Upton. What a score it was to finish off that flowing move. And now here comes Dean and company. McDade back inside for Dean. They want the forward pass. It's not coming. Ollie McDade stepping inside and out, then looking to pop it off. Want some sort of intervention there for the French. It's not coming from Ollie McDade.
This is just so tight. I don't even know what to say about this. I think everyone on the pitch can feel it as well. It's all going to come down to composure here.
It would be the biggest comeback of the tournament if they can come back from 4 down.
Look at the speed of these defensive shooters. They have put so much pressure on France here.
Thompson got up so well, and this could be the turning point. McDade somehow keeps a hold. Cole Dean, Ollie McDade. Gray to his right, Wheatley to his left. McDade, Wheatley, taking on Gibbs. Wheatley, oh my word! What a step, but Gibbs is there.
Just about onside there. That was masterful from Gibbs.
How close was he to the line as he reached out to make the touch? Oh, McDade's had to leave the field. That's a shame for England. He looks uncomfortable on the far side, but straight into receiving all the attention he needs. And McDade back to his feet. Tommy Batchelor. Batchelor once again. Great touch, brilliant defence from France.
Really well crowded out. They could see they were going for that quickie format there and shut it down immediately.
There's 3 minutes left. England need this ball back. Gray gets up quickly. Thompson as well. Great footwork to deceive her. Gray on the cover. Just catching Klenet. Mohatis. Here's Gibbs. Well, this time it's a substitution. Tiana Mwatri-Wenglaw. Floated up, and excellent work from Fionn Wheatley.
France are being incredibly clever there, though. They were being really careful with those touches to make sure they didn't give England the ball in their own half.
2.5 minutes to go. England 1 behind. Time is running out for the hosts. They need a score, and they need it quickly, but it won't come in this set. And Lexi, that's an interesting call.
That really is. It's debatable whether it was momentum or not, but the rough touch was called, so it is a France possession again. and they're going to look to do the exact same as last time and get those safe transitions.
France on the verge of a second gold medal.
Over the mark call is about to take place, I think, and England gets it back with only seconds to go. We've got 120 seconds left in this.
Lovely footwork again. It's Talia Dean cutting through off the deck from Thompson. Addyman across into the midfield for Frankie Wheeler. Addyman on the charge. England looking for that equaliser to take us to a drop-off with 1.5 minutes to go. Wheeler. No touch is his call, eventually taken. Lovely footwork, he's a word! Penalty, they'll settle for it. Brilliant work from Alexander Franzikakis, but they've kicked it away because they think they've scored.
Bit of confusion there, but they will take it back, and that is not what England are going to want. Their clock is just running down here.
They don't have time for that. Changes in the offing for England because Easterwood's just had to run the length of the pitch to get the ball back. On come the top scorers, Cole Dean. Here's Dean. McDade back to his feet. Dean!
Looks like touch is given there. France are still saving this.
Archevêque and Franzikakis have a gold medal within their reach. There's 40 seconds to go. A Herculean effort required from the French. McDade, long ball, Upton, she's done it!
England with the equaliser with only seconds to go.
Ollie McDade, 2 minutes ago, was laying flat out on the England bench, resurrected like England's gold medal hopes. It's 9-all with 15 seconds to go. Last roll of the dice for France. Sauvage, Gibbs, this is now or never. Maxence Clenet, Sauvage, can they break England hearts here? Buzzer goes, what can they create? Clenet, Gibbs!
That is a crucial touch there from England. Have a bit of
Ollie
injury.
McDade has saved his nation. We're going to a drop-off. Not only the assist, but the diving touch to deny France's finest 2 scorers.
I would not have been able to predict this at half-time. I mean, we knew England stood a fighting chance still, but they have come out with a vengeance.
We are going to a drop-off. It'll be 4-on-4, 2 female, 2 male players. And Lexi, talk us through the drop-off. It's one of the finest features of touch. England won the toss, so they chose to tap off first. But they've only got 2 minutes to score before we lose a player.
Yeah, so we go to 2 minutes is how many scores we can get in time. If we're still equal after 2 minutes, then we lose a player and we keep going down until somebody scores.
England have opted for Batchelor and Rollo. Toby Rollo. Batchelor, the England players from the previous game come rushing over to support. Batchelor, Rollo, one more, what a touch! 9-all it remains. 25 seconds into the drop-off, 1:30 before golden try, and we're down to 3. But first, it's England who need to score. France have shut them out. A shutout in the drop-off.
What a valiant defensive effort from France there. They'll be looking for the sub. You can still sub and drop off because this is a long 2 minutes for these guys.
Touch rugby unicorn, though, keeping them out for the first set of 6. Excellent drive for Mohatis. And now here's Clenet. The strike men are on. Isaac Gibbs. Gibbs for the corner. Gibbs for gold. Touch made. What a stop from Toby Rollo. He stayed down. He's thrown his body on the line for his country here. Have you ever seen drama in an under-15s mixed tie?
I am absolutely speechless as to what we're witnessing here. An amazing flurry of support for that England player who is down, which is wonderful to see. Toby
Rollo, who cracked double figures in this tie, is not yet back to his feet. We will start with French possession.
This is a really tough one for the refs here because the clock is running down, but we do have a player in the try zone, so as he gets to his feet, lovely to see.
Rollo looks okay. I think just winded on the solid turf. France will have another crack at things here. It's Gibbs with Chloe Sauvage. Maxence Clenet, Gibbs, Clenet again, slides over.
And the
France have done it! Maxence Clenet with a hat-trick in the final. France have scored on the buzzer. Maxence Clenet hat-trick seals a gold medal for France. England with the biggest comeback of this entire European Youth Championship, but it wasn't enough. Maxence Clenet with a hat-trick to win it. Gold medal for France, a second gold. England devastated after one of the finest fightbacks we've seen. 8-4 at half-time. 5-1 in the second half. England won it to draw us 9-all. And then a shutout from the first set of 6. A try-saver from Toby Rollo, and it just wasn't quite enough. Maxence Clenet, 17 tries in the tournament, a hat-trick to take gold for France.
Absolute scenes here. There will be an element of relief from both squads that didn't go down to 3 men, but unfortunately England just coming out the worst for it. But this has been an absolutely electric gold medal match.
A remarkable way to cap off our action on field 2. One of the finest finals we've ever seen. I called the World Cup final 2 years ago in the mixed open between Australia and New Zealand, and it went to a drop-off, and it still wasn't nearly as exciting as France v England in the mixed 15s. If that's not a sign of the times here in the Northern Hemisphere, then nothing is. What a performance. France are deserved winners.
Absolutely. I mean, they were so dominant through that, but England just came back fighting in that second half. It was truly anyone's game. Any one of these teams could have won.
What a performance, and that caps off our coverage of Field 2 as there are only 3 games left to play. You've got the 3 mixed 20s finals. You've got the 320s finals, sorry, mixed, men's, and then the gold medal match in the women's to finish the Euro Youth Touch Championships. Congratulations to all our players who featured on Field 2 across the last few days. Thank you for joining us as well from wherever you are. And well done, you've picked the right game. You've watched the very best that touch has to offer. Beautiful scenes as French and English alike are cheered off the field because everyone knows what a spectacle we've witnessed. Thank you very much for joining us from Lexi Johnson, from myself, Wilf Kemsby, and the whole Next Gen team. We'll see you over on pitch 1. Final score, France 10, England 9. France's second gold, this time in the mixed 15s.
Our bronze medalists are eagerly awaiting at the bottom of the stairs. Our bronze medalist in the boys 15s goes to Touch France. Just while we bring Touch France boys 15s up, their counterparts in the mixed 15s have just edged an amazing drop-off on field 2. So France came out on top when it went down to 4v4 in the drop-off. So well done to Touch France on field 2, mixed 15s as well.